Alrighty. Hello, Internet. Wolfman Doom Gaming here, and welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I started playing this last night. This is to be a redo of sorts. That's why it's called a redo. Because I started playing this earlier in the year, and I never finished it. So I'm very weird about starting a save file over. I haven't played in a while, so. This is all loosey-goosey. Right, hold on 1 second. I need to fix my mic. And for some reason, it's really loose in the holder. The way it works, I have a pretty nice microphone that's meant for using it with like TV shows. I gotta figure out how to set it right. That's the one problem I haven't quite gotten down right, to have my voice sound nice. But well, we'll get to it. Now, if I sound like I'm out of it, I got home from work like half an hour ago, so I'm a little tired. But I figured with the streams, I could do them earlier, play for like 2 hours, and then have the rest of my evening to just relax rather than trying to do everything in the evening. Alright. So we are about to get the sail cloth, or the paraglider, if you want to call it. We're about to learn that the old man was the former king of Hyrule. Hey there, Shunkif. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. And he's gonna tell us like, oh, we're dead. Here's a paraglider. Save my daughter. Blah blah blah. So. Yeah, I've already played this game. I played it. It's my third time trying to like complete it. I've played it for one time. I got really far in it. I got to the end of the game. I just never did bother beating it because in my head, beating it meant ending the adventure to me. It meant that everything I did would come to an end. And by not seeing the end of the game, in an odd way, I can keep the adventure going. You know, and like now that my main character is all like maxed out and, you know, really cool looking, I haven't bothered to beat the game yet. But I want to.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you.
A little tired, got home from work, but I'm okay.
I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me.
Eh.
I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age-long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Cool. Go on. Here's a power letter, just as I promised. You got the power letter. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. Alright. Now all that exposition's out of the way. Yeah! We can finally get going. And boink. Wow. Got right over him. On you darn rock roll. Don't climb it. Really? Well. Now we're gonna move you. It's a principle now. Alright. I'll take that. And that's same as that, and that's same as that. So I have, oops, haven't played in a while. Okay, so what I have on me is a 4, so I can get rid of that. And I'll take that. Alright, so we're off to Kakariko Village. You call it like Kakariko. I've been calling it Kakariko since back in A Link to the Past. It's funny to hear a word that you thought all this time was pronounced the way you thought it was, and you hear it actually like said like quote unquote properly, and you're like, is that how it's said? I've been saying it wrong all these years. But then it's like, you know, how do you know they're not mispronouncing it? It's like, for example, like Pokemon, it's Poke-amon. But I remember seeing like commercials where it naturally be like Poke-emon, and it's like, no, the E is silent. It's Poke-a. No, I'm not saying it's what's going on here. It's just like, yeah, you gotta wonder sometimes if even voice actors, like, they're just reading a script. Like, how do you know they were told there the right thing to say? Doink. And doink. Yes, I will take that. Very much I will take that. Rather than... Haha. You can take the club. I like how too, like, it changed in size. It was like my size, and now it's like gigantic, because he has it, and it's just kind of funny. Alright. So... I think what I'll do... I'll do my first time playing this. Instead of going right to Kakariko, I'm going to... get all of the Sheikah Shrine thingamajiggies. Not the shrines to get the points, but the things for the map. Get all those activated. But the first thing I did in this game, because I was having so much fun just exploring and looking around, and I thought too having it all explored ahead of time would be helpful too, because that was when I went there for real. I would already have it already on hidden. Yeah. Nothing in there. A rusty claymore. I will take that. I can't. I'm out of room. No, go ahead and drop that. Take that. And I can stay on me for the time being. I don't want to blow it up because with the bombs, because it will send everything flying to Kingdom Come. So at least by, you know, using the sword, yeah, I'm breaking the sword more and I'm wasting it, but it's like I blow it up and it will send everything flying and I won't be able to get half of it because I'll send it, you know, too far away. But yeah, my first time playing this, like I like exploring games. I like, you know, adventure games. That's why I like Zelda so much. So when I first had this game, that's all I did was just I explored my little heart out, and I went and found all the where is it? All the towers to make them, you know, to see the map. I did all that first. That's because it was like, it was fun to explore. There it is, way out there. It was fun to explore, and it also would help me in the long run. Ew, not dealing with you right now. I am good. What does the fox say? Get a little food going on there. Ooh, a destroyed caravan. Might be something pretty nice in there. Come on, there it goes. A little amber. Amber, amber. Now, I know some of the towers are in, like, weird spots and they're a little hard to get to, but it's... In my head, it's good to, like, get little towers first. One, you get to play the game and have fun with it. And two, it's a good way to learn. You know, rather than being thrust right into battle, you have a chance to, you know, mess around and learn the game. That was you finally got to do your first Guardian. You're not like, how do I do this? How do I play? You know. But this is cool about this Zelda game is that it's open-ended. There's no right way to do it. And that's probably the best thing about this game. And I tried to recapture what made the original so good, which was being open-ended. There was no level 1, no level 2. It was just like, well, there was a level 1, level 2, but I mean, you didn't have to do the level in the order that it was in. You had to do level 4 at a certain time if you need the raft, but you know, with this, you can do any Guardian however you want to. There's the Lafazos, or I think is how you pronounce their name. The lizard guys. Let's see if I can't doink him off. See ya. Chest over there. Hold on. Ew, Zora Spear. Hold that thought. And I'll take that. Hey, knock the chest over. Can't do that. It's not cool. Bruh. Don't be doing this. Okay, see ya. Alright, and we'll get rid of these clubs now because I have something a little better. And we'll get rid of the other club because there is a Zora Sphere. It's open and savage, it's fine. And I need a little bit of food in me because I'm now injured. And start collecting apples too. I'm gonna find an apple tree and start collecting apples. It'll be a good food source for a while. That can't carry that. Alright, I think we are good-ish. Check the wagon. Little amber. Alright. So we're going for that tower there. We'll get these done first. I'm going to play till about my 6 o'clock. It is currently almost 4:30. So about 2-hour stream. And then that'll be it. I enjoy streaming, but I've been doing it later in the evening, and I've been like kind of like running out of time to do other things. So I figured I'll do it, you know, in the afternoon, and that'll be it. You know, try and do it once a day. Do, you know, 2 hours, depending on home from work, maybe an hour and a half. But we'll try and keep it consistent. New apple tree. Now, one thing that I've been doing, I like to use my bombs a lot because they're useful. Like, for right now, because weapons are pretty disposable and they're easy to find, you know, I think use weapons freely for now, but as you find, you know, better ones, you know, I mean, I don't know, use at your discretion, really. I mean, I've been saying to use bombs a lot, and yeah, bombs are useful, but they don't kill things fast enough. But in terms of, like, you know, getting the first strike in, you know, and oops, I didn't mean to do that. You know, and then just, you know, always having a good weapon on you. The bomb's going to be perfect, but they're pretty good. Give me that apple. Who is... Oh, that's weird. That was the other thing, too, I saw when this game first started. People were like, oh, don't use bombs to get wood. You'll only get one. And it's like, no, using the axe or using the bombs really doesn't matter. Yeah, to me, there really is no right way to chop a tree. You need wood. You blow a tree up, you get the wood. You know, you're done. And I know it was kind of challenging over here because there was a lot of the Lafazio guys that was like shooting at you, and there was a lot of miscellaneous bulldinky going on. Run. But with a bit of weaving, you can get out of there, no problem. Oh god, I like you. Ah, sugar. I was a little too close to that bomb blast. But that guy, that one bokoblin would have killed me anyway, since he's a stronger one, so I would have died regardless either way. It wouldn't have worked out. Okay, we're back where we started here? Yeah, we're a little past it. Okay, we're good. So... I had the right idea about going up, but I think we'll go up a little further and kind of like... Because going down the road there, they'll see me, they'll shoot arrows at me. I think going up a little bit higher and then going more around, I think will be a better option. And as per last time, I'm not going to be using the amiibos. When I Amazon, I got a bunch of like Xenoblade. I got a bunch of the amiibo like fake cards like things, so I can have all the amiibos and I can get everything, but I'm not going to do it just because it's, you know, I consider it cheating. Playing by yourself, you know, not doing a stream or recording, I think is fine, but trying to play it legit and be like, oh, look how good I am, watch me cheat, is like you're kind of missing the point of that with that way. I mean, there's nothing wrong with using the amiibos. I mean, if you need a little bit of assistance, if you really can't do it, then yeah, you know, use them, but if you're just doing it because you want to cheat and just, you know, make things easier on you, then... Yeah. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I said don't do it. And then you want to spit at me and knock me off. But I'm going to climb too high and you're going to be able to reach me. That's why I went around this side, because I knew they would be able to reach. I forgot too, I have 4 things for the shrine. I can level up. Either get 4 hearts or get more stamina. Not sure. Both are pretty good. Having that extra hit would help, but having that bit of extra stamina would also be nice. I can climb more. I can run more. But I think I'll... Really? Well, I mean, this Zelda here is not like the others. I mean, it's taken a lot of the DNA from the originals, which is like, you know, gathering hearts and gathering relics and going to levels and killing monsters. And that much is still the same. It's just the whole running around the open world like this. This is the only thing that's really been different about this game. I've been playing Zelda since I was little, so this game, I know it like, you know, at the back of my hand. Well, not this game, but the series in general. But like all this, adding the towers to have the land more easier surveyed, this is all new to this game. I've played all of them, but Skyward Sword. Not because I heard it was bad, just because at the time I didn't have a Switch. Not a Switch, oh. The second Nintendo Wii they made. The Wii U, that's what it was. But like the first Zelda was like, you know, you were like, Zelda hid all the pieces of the Triforce in different levels in order to keep it from Ganon. And in order to save the world, you had to go through each dungeon and get the pieces of the Triforce. And you would get, you know, hearts along the way, and you would get magical relics that would help you and all that good stuff. Which, a lot of that's still the same. You still get items, but you know, we're not finding the Triforce in this game. You know, the wide open world. This is new because Zelda's always been about exploration, but this is the first game that really took it a step further and really made the world big. And it's nice. But, you know, as a kid, the original games felt big because, you know, as a kid, everything just feels bigger in your mind because you just, you know, it's all unknown. But this game is cool. It was a good idea to do this, you know, wide open space and to have this giant playground to just like run around and explore the world and see everything. Alright, so there's that tower out there next. There's 3 more over that way. What do you think? Should I go left or right? Should I go for that one, or those couple there? Left or right? What do you think? So I can go left and go for that one way out there. I can go right and go for the 3 that are right there. There's also a couple way out there. Left. Alright, sounds good. That one's good ways out there, but we're going to do them all regardless. It's just like the way to do them all, you know, it doesn't matter. Heard a couple of goblins down there. Ba-doop. Just another thing too they added to this game that was a leftover from Skyward Sword, which was the stamina wheel. Hi there, how you doing? The stamina wheel, people hated it in Skyward Sword because it really felt like a crutch they used, but I feel in Breath of the Wild they made it much more understandable. Ew. I'm out of arrows. Well, I almost killed myself with the amount of arrows. Their annoyance with the game was the weapons break, but it makes it interesting because there's a little bit of strategy now. Like, no longer do you just have your main weapon and you just have it forever. You have to be good with everything. You have to know every weapon and know how they handle. You know, back in the old days, you had your main sword, and then you got the master sword, and you always had those weapons. But in this one, it's a little bit of everything. I have this spear, but I have, you know, a couple of rusty weapons. I have, you know, this club. Just a little bit of everything. Yeah, for this game, what we're doing is, because there is a shroud of darkness surrounding Hyrule Castle, and it's impenetrable right now. So I had to go to each of the divine beasts and free them. And with freeing them, they'll shine out a beam that will hit the wall of darkness and will weaken it a little more. Now, technically it is optional to do the Divine Beast. People have beaten the game without doing them, but I'm not a masochist that, you know, wants to do it that way. But yeah, so there's 4 Divine Beasts, and you free them all, and then they all shoot their little beam to Hyrule Castle, and it will help to weaken Ganon, and you go in and you ow, who? Ow, it's a horseback guy, of course it was. And all the way you find, you know, different weapons and different armor, and you are making issues. You're lucky I'm out of arrows. You know that, right? Hey, Sarah, how you doing? Got you now. Under horse a lot. Yeah, like you get different weapons and items and different armors and all that to help you with your journey. And you can level them up, and they'll be a little stronger, and you won't die as much, and all that good stuff. But in terms of like really making this RPG, something like Skyrim, this is the first game to do this. You know, to have it like this level of detail. Well, I just got off the Great Plateau, and I'm just trying to do the thingamajiggies, the towers, get the map open. Yeah, What's that one out there? I was on top of the mountain. Not hard to get to, just a bit of a pain to get up there. Like as you go, you get more hearts, so you don't get taking much damage, and you can choose whether to get more hearts or more stamina, that make the game a little bit more easier on you. And you get these little orbs from doing shrines throughout the game. And when you get four orbs, you can go to a deity shrine and then you can upgrade your character. There's a lot going on here. I got a electric bat, got a couple wolves running around. Good on you. Well, there's wolves go. And they're running away. Alright. Yeah, a bit of a journey to go, but it's all good. Yes, I like exploring. We're going all the way out there. And in order to get there, I think there's a land bridge we can cross. And then getting up, I think there was like scaffolding. I don't remember, it's been a while. Bloop, bloop. Shrine, where? That's part behind me. Huh. Turn that off. I don't even use that. No, that off. Sheikah sensor. It's useful, but it's kind of annoying. It is just bloop 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 every time you're near the thing you want to track. And it's useful if you're trying to find a certain thing, but it's annoying at the same time. Alright. We're getting there. There's a bit of climbing to do now. Before I go up there, and then go over, and then go up, and then work my way over that way. Renta told me there were different timelines, Zelda. Oh yeah, so, I'm not the best to explain this. Like, this game here, this one for example, this is part of the what's considered the downfall timeline, because so in every Zelda game you play as Link reincarnated. You're a different person, but you always have the Triforce of Courage with you, so you're always Link in spirit, basically. And in different timelines, Link has won and Link has lost. And for all those times, a different way has been wrought. So in this one, for example, our first go around, Link was not able to defeat Calamity Ganon and almost died. And now the world is in ruins. That's why everything's all desolate and not happy looking. And now we're trying to, trying to right what went wrong and trying to kill him. But like the very first Zelda we play is also a part of the downfall timeline, because since Ganon is there, it means that, it gets a little convoluted. Like, but yeah, there's different timelines, and the hero and the princess are just reincarnations of their because the Triforce they have in them is what's making them who they are, not really the person. It's a little weird. It gets a little tricky, because like Nintendo made up a timeline, but they weren't like happy with it because like I'm saying but it's just like they made a timeline that they were you know, it kind of made sense, but a lot of holes were poked in the whole thing. So like the one series, it's A Link to the Past. After A Link to the Past ends, that's what starts the story of Link's awakening. Because after Link defeated Ganon, he was going to get stronger, and he ended up crashing his raft, which started the story of Link's awakening. Like there's so many different things. Whoopie woo. Eh. Just gotta kill one of them. Darn it. Yeah. Should've. No, I didn't kill him. You kill the one wolf, and the other one gets all scared and runs away. But yeah, like Zelda is a very like interwoven game. It really there is a lot to it. It may not seem like it, but yeah, there's just different timelines and different heroes and different reincarnations of people. So like there's the human version of Ganon, which is Ganondorf from like Ocarina of Time, but then when he gets the Triforce and he changes, he turns into Ganon, which is a whole nother being. And Ganon is the one that's, you know, like pure evil, and that's the one you fight. And like the first game, you know, when it really gets weird. I mean, it really does. Like, I'm not the best to explain this. I mean, I've pretty much played all the games, but even I have problems like trying to explain everything. But it's just basically like Link was the chosen hero by the gods. He was bestowed the Triforce of Courage to fight Demise in the very first Zelda, and after Demise died in Skyward Sword, his spirit, I think, is what's now considered Ganon or Ganondorf. But Link and Zelda have been reincarnated, but because I said before, because they have Link has the Triforce of Courage and Zelda has the Triforce of Power. No, Triforce of Wisdom, my bad. That they're always reincarnated every time they're needed. So essentially, you're always playing as the same person in every single game. You're always playing as Link, just a little different version, but essentially the same person, the same spirit, you know. All right, we are finally here. That was a bit out of the way. It took a while to get here. It took like 20 minutes. I've been like yammering the whole time. All right, this is the one I think where the water's all goopy. Yeah. Now, how did you do this one? I forgot. I know there's like things under the water you can pull up, but that's not. Is it? No, not that one. Oh wait, it's water technically. That'll work. Now you don't want to fall in this water because it's like really thick mud and you'll just instantly die in it. Alright, it's a bit of a climb, but we should be pretty good. Hopefully. Run out of stamina. Think we're gonna fall. Yeah, sugar. And there I go. My bad. Alright, I got another idea. I'm gonna try and get by one of those columns and climb it. Need some food in me too. Just shove a couple apples in my gullet, we're good to go. Yep. Mulberry, a rupee over there. Really need some arrows. Yeah, so we're gonna make this a little, hopefully a little smarter. We're going to try and get on top of that there. I'll be like halfway up. Oops. There we go. We got this now. Yeah, so I can climb up here and then get to the top of this, refill my stamina, and then climb the rest of the way. And no problem. There we go. Yeah, we'll just climb the rest of the way. Not the whole way, but at least to the first platform. And every tower is like a little puzzle because they're all a little different on how you have to get inside of them. So I said it's a good way to like learn how to play the game because it just shows you little ways to think and figure out puzzles and how to view the world. But it's not like, you know, the traditional Zelda games. It's a whole nother thing with this one. Alright, up we go. And the funny thing is, you're climbing this, but you can easily hold on to it. So I don't know why you're using stamina, because it's no different than like a ladder or something. Yeah. Oh, grab it. There you go. This will unlock this region of the map, and now I can see this area, no problem. I knew it was a big area. That was a desert. Alright. Now... here's the Great Plateau over there. Alright. Which one should I go for next? Haven't seen anything. I'm too far away. No, really, I don't see any towers anywhere. Where are they? There's one way out there. Works for me. Gonna be running for a bit, apparently. I have to get most of the stamina down, and I'll just drop a good bit, and then... there we go. That was about wasting too much of the stamina. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And pretty good. All right. Now I should probably should get more stamina in all fairness soon. I still have the 4 of these. I can go trade those in and get either more health or more stamina, but I'm thinking more stamina. Got some meat. Darn electric bats. Now it's funny too, one thing I think people realize, but the lizard people in this game are actually aren't new to the series. They're actually were in the Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. The first time we ever saw like lizard people. Not that it matters. It's just, you know, kind of funny bit of trivia there, kind of thing. Give me that meat. Give me that wolf meat. That doesn't sound right. And boink. That shrine right there by Death Mountain. Yep. Fire guy. If I had ice arrows, I can kill him in like 2 seconds. Because he's elemental, so you use ice against fire. All that good stuff. Hey guys. Yep, saw a shooting star. Got your head. And see ya. Oh, no you don't. And you can't come back? That's not cool. Go fetch. There. Now it's gone. No, it's not. It's trying to come back up. That is a more resilient skull. There. Now you're not getting it back. Nice little hoard of keys there. Yeah, man. I'm tired. It was a long day at work. I've been tired all day. Need more caffeine. Oh, here a town nearby. Get your head. No, there's a town down there. Right. You're still chasing me? Yeah. I'm gonna say I left him in the dust. Like I ditched him good. Over that one out there. Cloudy out. As long as it doesn't rain, I don't care. The rain's annoying in this game because when it rains, you can't grip too well on surfaces, and you go sliding down them, which makes it hard to climb. You are very persistent, aren't you? That bow. Still no arrows? What the heck? I have seen no arrows for like the longest time. Need to go find that shop guy and buy some from him. Give me your stuff. And the one thing about this game, about Breath of the Wild, for those who have played the original Zelda, this is, I think in my eyes at least, it's kind of like a return to how the original felt. like, you know, the first Zelda was very much like this. It was open world. There wasn't anything going on. There was a couple shopkeepers, you know, underground, and yeah, it was very much a barren wasteland. And I often felt like this game was, and obviously it was a return to, you know, return to formula. They tried to, at least. But this game very much felt like the original Zelda. There's actually some recreations. There's like this one mountain peak from Death Mountain. They remade it in this game just to like recapture the original feel of it, which is cool. There's that shrine. Let's see if we get this drop rate on it. Yeah, there's a guardian out there. He's not moving, though, at least. He's one of the broken stationary ones, so... Yeah, there's a couple of them. Well, I'll have to deal with one of them. Still have any arrows. Or a shield. At least had a shield that could at least try to deflect the beam back at it. Ow. Did you tell guys go away? Actually, I just remembered I do have fire arrows at least. Not the same thing, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, I know I got close like that. That was my own duh. In my head, I thought getting close was going to help. Alright. Do I even find these shields yet? I don't think I have. But at least had one I could try to deflect the beam back at him and kill him in one shot. That was the one thing my first time playing this. I died so many times. I have no shields. And it's just part of this game is you dying repeatedly. Like, you're going to die more than once. And it's just how it is. It's a very challenging game. Torch I don't need. Seriously, shield. There's like a potlet over here or anything. Nothing. What's that? No, spear. Like a shield would definitely help. And some arrows would definitely help. Either one would make all the difference in taking those guardians down. At least one of them. At least with one down, I could just climbing that side and not worry about the darn thing. But I don't know if the shopkeeper's anywhere nearby. Let me try and find him before I continue. I do need some basic stuff. I'm surprised I haven't found a battle shield yet. Like, it's a little weird. Hey guys. Get some food. There we go. Raises rain. Beat you with your own arm. I like it. The arm's always alive. Like it's still like twitching and doing stuff. Yeah, you guys get out of here. Don't need your nonsense. I don't see him anywhere. I really need some supplies, like... Alright, I'm gonna do... Is this... That's like... There we go. Go ahead and spend a couple of these points and probably get some more stamina. Alright, here's the Temple of Time. RCB. I'm gonna buy some supplies around here too. Ancient screw. Ancient gear. Ancient gear. Does pots come back at all? They did. No arrows. Cool. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Thanks for being a bra. Stamina, please. And the cool thing too, once you make some selections, you're stuck with that for a while. But there's one town that's ahead of town, and there's a statue in that town that you can use for a price to repurpose. You can take the stamina wheel and like put it towards your health, or vice versa. That way, you're always, you know, you can redo it and put it how you want, which is a neat idea. I really want some arrows, like, seriously. I don't think I've ever been this low on arrows at the start of the game. Those big hobbits are still dead. Alright. I guess I'll head to that tower over there. I don't know if the one I was working on before or not, but we'll head towards it just to see what happens. Woo! You're good, relax. You can like team any horse you want. You gotta like, you know, constantly reinsure. Not constantly, but it helps to reinsure it. That way, is, you know, it doesn't stay restless, and you can do more with it. And you can take the horse back to its stable and keep it, which is cool. I just wanted to get a little further. And all right, climb the ladder. There you go. Hello there, exploding barrel. Oh, that did absolutely nothing. Really? game's hard at first because you have nothing, you have no weapons, no proper weapons, no proper armor, no nothing, and it's just, you know, trying to get that little bit ahead and just trying to squeak by, you know, kind of thing. I'm not gonna worry about that. Outright killed me, so. What's going on over here? What are you? Yeah, Claymore. Yeah, I'll just drop that. Screw it. Anything useful in here? Chest. What is it? Ah, arrows. Finally. Thanks, game. Oh, a shield. Awesome. Yeah. That's an actual guardian right there. That's not cool. Yeah, he is. Ow. You know, game. I'm getting tired of dying. Just saying. He killed me good. Alright, I just need a shield again out here. Alright, let's try it again. Not dying this time. Let's go around the... Actually, make it a little bit... Not really a big head start, but just kind of... Oh, I did. I did Bupkus. Alright, see him through the forest line there. Once he stays down there, it'll be good. At least we can go up that mountain and then kind of go around and drop on down. What's going on over here? Get you.
Ah.
Thank you. Drop that. Take that. The shield. It'll drop that for that. Now we're going to go up and around, hopefully around that guardian. We'll go up this way, and then we'll go down, and hopefully he won't see me and murder me outright. Hopefully. Ooh, a shrine. Guess I'll go to this real quick. Okay. Oops, and grab it. There we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Nope. You're not killing me. Alright, we'll drop that, and we'll drop that. That, and that. Let's go with that. Ooh. Right. I got a hammer here. I got a club, and claymore, and 2 boko clubs. These I like personally. These head weapons. These are cool. They're all shiny, and they glow. Alright, new chest. What's in you? 26, eh? Drop you then. It's the other thing I've got, you can't climb the walls in the shrines because of what they're made out of. So any puzzles in here, you have to actually figure them out. You can't cheat. Ten. Don't really need it. Oh, shaft. it's worse than what I have. Is it? It's worse than that. So what is it? Well, never mind then. Is it? Is this? Yeah. Whoopsie. Yeah, I'm alright. It's just an optional part, or is this actually part of the temple still? Yeah, I did it. There's one cool idea to use the motion sensor and the controller to do some puzzles. They're annoying, but they're neat. They're inventive. There's a couple later. They're like really like just like super duper annoying, but then you can't argue that they're neat. I don't need that, do I? This launches those. And you have to freeze the ramp at the right angle. In order for it to catch right. Okay, how do you... I gotta... Nice, got stasis it here then, yes? Yeah, there we go. And then we need... It's also stasis. And there we go. Now, what is this thing? It does that. There we go. That was our first temple thingamajiggy done. And they're like 20 minutes for the stream. Then we get going. It's about 2 hours. I mean, it doesn't feel like it. But I'm going to try to do this every day, roughly around the same time. The time may vary from like 2 hours to like an hour and a half, depending on when I'm home from work, depending on if I'm tired, you know. I want to stop doing the streams at night just because, like I said, it's nice to stream a lot, but it's like not making it as special, and I'm also eating my personal time up, so it's like I'd rather stream once either when I get home or once a night, not twice. It's not doing any good. Yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm just eating my personal time up, and I don't want to do that. You need an apile. There you go. Huh? You're not Hetsu. But you can see me? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hetsu, please return this to him. It's poop. My friends are hiding in lots of different places, too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. Alright, I think this is the same place I did before. Yeah. And there's a guardian over there I died to last time. Yes, it was. Dang it! Just wanted to do something cool, game. You had to kill me for it. I had to kill one of those guardians. I have to, because they're in the way. Alright. Let's try this again. This time, hopefully, without dying. There we go. That's how you do it. Get. Can I help you guys or something? You're like frozen in the air over there. Yep, there you go. Never mind, see ya. Now the one is dead. As long as the roaming one doesn't see me, we should be able to get up here relatively without an issue. Careful. There we go. You had to fall, didn't you? don't see me. You don't see me. No! Ah, darn it. Yeah, it was so much fun doing it the first time. I was like, you know, let's do it again. Let's fall and get hurt and just climb again, you know? Sounds like a great idea. I meant to do that, you know? You don't see me. Alright. Alright, we could run this platform over here. He shouldn't see me. We're in his eyesight, but we're not in his eyesight. It's all good. We're good. We're great. We are grand and wonderful. And there we go. There we go. Nice new region. Alright. I think with all that being said and done, this seems like a great place to end it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed all that. I'm enjoying this so far, playing this again. It's nice. I haven't played it in it hasn't that long, but it's long enough that it feels like a while. So we're gonna be streaming this probably every day. I'm gonna start playing The Last of Us this weekend, get that recorded and get that uploaded. I currently have the Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past uploading. Once that's done, I'll have Halo to upload, and then I'll probably do The Last of Us after that. So we got content for a good long while. And that's how I want it to be. We got these live streams in the middle of it, you know, just to kind of spice things up and keep everything interesting. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the content, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Be safe. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.